Okay, we are on lesson 4.3, writing equations in point slope form. Point slope form is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So y1 and x1, those are the points. In this graph, they give us this point. This is our x1 and this is our y1. And they also give us our m, which is our slope. So to write this graph in point slope form, we just fill this in. So it's y minus, y1 is -2, so it's y minus -2 or plus +2, because the formula is minus. So remember, if it's a negative number, it's actually going to end up being plus. Okay, so equals, our m is 3 times x minus -1 again, so that becomes plus a positive. So again, if the point is negative, then it's actually going to be positive because the formula is minus. So let's do this graph here. So this is our x1, this is our y1. Y minus -2, so that's plus +2, equals m is -1 times x minus 1. Because that's a 1, you could just have it be negative x minus 1. Okay, so here we don't have the graph, we're just given the point and the slope. So this is x1, y1. So y minus 6 equals m is 8 times x, because it's minus -4, I'm going to put plus 4. This one is x1, y1, so y minus 2 equals -3 is our slope, times x minus 2. This is a pretty easy one to do if they give you the slope and the y-intercept, the slope in one point. So here on this one, y, this is our x1, y1, y minus -3, so y plus 3 equals m is -4 times x minus 1. Here, this is x1, y1. This is our m, so y minus -6 will be y plus 6 equals m is -1, or we can just put a negative, times x minus 1. Okay, so now we're going to start in point slope form. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And in this case here, we're going to put it into standard form. Ax plus by equals c. So the x and the y have to be on this side. The constant, which is the number without a variable, is on this side. And remember, there are some rules. A has to be positive, and there can be no fractions or decimals. So we'll see if we need to deal with that in these. So this one, I'm going to go ahead and do distributive over here. So y minus 11 equals 3x minus 6. I need my x over here, so subtract 3x from both sides. So I get -3x plus y minus 11 equals -6. Could use a little more room. I'm going to go up here. Add 11 to both sides. So -3x plus y equals 5. X can't be negative, so I'm going to switch all the signs. 3x minus y equals -5. So we took this equation that was in point slope and we turned it into standard. Another one to turn into standard, and think this, we got a lot more room here. So first I'm going to do distributive. If there's nothing there, it's just like it's a 1. So that means our slope is -1. So y minus 10 equals -x plus 2. Basically just switching the signs. I need x over here, so add x to both sides. So x plus y minus 10 equals 2. Add 10 to both sides. X plus y equals 12. Positive on x, that's good, and there are no fractions or decimals, so that's it. Point slope to standard. Now we're going to go from point slope to slope intercept. Y equals mx plus b. M is the slope, and b is the y-intercept. So same thing here. I'm going to go ahead and do distributive first. So y minus 4 equals 3x minus 6. For slope-intercept, I need y by itself. So I'm just going to add 4 to both sides, and then I will have y by itself. Y equals 3x minus 2. We're done. Okay, same thing here. Distributive first. Y plus 2 equals 4x plus 8. Y needs to be by itself. Subtract 2. Y equals 4x plus 6. That's it. We're done. Have a great day.